You can imagine what our thoughts might be. And so you've got a cap. You're somebody who runs around wearing a cap. And then for some reason you want to talk about the concept of cap in the plural, which I think is rare. But let's imagine that you wanted to talk about more than one cap. And so, well, a plural marker, here it is, it's Z. And so you've got cap and you've got Z, and you're going to put them together. Well, the fact is that cap and Z don't go together gracefully because you'd have to say kabz. They don't fit because P is voiceless and Z is voiced. Those two things don't go together. So what happens is that at one point there's cap and Z. There's cap stored in your brain somewhere and there's Z stored in your brain somewhere. When you bring them together, you have to do something to make it a legitimate word in English, and that is that you have to make that lovely voice sound voiceless because it's going to be coming right after one. So you start with cap, it's in your hand, you've got the Z, imagine it in your hand. Think, for those of you who've been around a certain amount of time, remember back to Sesame Street, or actually, depending you're watching it with your kids, imagine them as physical objects. And you're going to put cap and Z together. If that doesn't work, Z has to be fixed. And so it becomes this S sound. And so caps. So that means that there's an underlying form of the plural marker, which is Z. And then, now and then, you have this surface form of it, which is S, which only happens because of where it happens to be, what kind of sound it happens to be next to. And in the same way, pot begins as pots, and that's hopeless in English, and so it comes out on the surface as pots. So there's this
pets. We need to.
difference between underlying and surface. So, the study of how speakers generate words in this way, in terms of how speakers generate sounds in this way, is called phonology. Careers are made on it. And the
これはちょっとうさんくさいな。これはそんなことないと思うけどな。